That ain't game chat, nigga. I'm not in game chat. Nigga, don't say my name.
We all know you said don't say my name.
Y'all in this weak ass Fortnite?
You might as well join
EA Sports coverage of the
I'm in the
NFL
game,
in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for the hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And that'll carry over the
Who got that poodle over there?
Who got that what?
Somebody got a poodle over there.
Oh, they showing already, man.
That ain't no big dog. That's a little dog. You can tell by that little dog. With the poodles? What you got? You got a pocket bully? You got a pocket bully? You got 2 pockets? I want a female. How much you selling them for? How much you gonna sell them? How old is she right now? How old is she right now? You guys send me some pictures. My dog just turned 1. She 85 pounds. She just a regular pit though. Yeah, standard. She just a standard. No, she ain't XL. Cause my friend got an XL. He got them bully XLs. Them niggas, they big as hell. She ain't that big. No, she don't, bro. This shit a blue nose. She got lavender on her stomach, all the way up to the bottom of her head. But no, I need a boy and a girl. I put my wrist inside the freezer, came out froze. I put my heart inside, cause I was chose. I put my heart inside and only God knows. Yeah, the clinics for that baby wipe the snow. 800? That's low as hell. That's low. It's a bully? What kind of bully is it? That's see, I want a pocket bully. I want a pocket bully. That's what I want. That's everybody want the pocket bully. That's what's in right now.
The mic. Oh, them motherfuckers is expensive though, bro. I ain't trying to pay. I ain't trying to pay for that shit. Watch out.
I'ma put your brain up an auction. Proceed with caution. Skeleton AP is frosted. I sit back and read the offense. Was it did it the Faucets? Chanel bag is ostrich. Stay down, come up in the process. Private jet, yeah. This ain't diamond mill, yeah. The pink stone real. Bling bling blow, yeah.
You got papers in them?
Chanel reptile, player.
You got papers in them?
Gotta get the grace of the God. 3 rock stars, nobody seeing the gang on guard. Superstars out. Brand new car. We by the bar now. So I ain't gold now. Now smash. Shots and gold. Rock the shows. Big bang roll. Cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she don't ski. Splash. Think about posting up on the ground. Man, the leader. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers. Think about posting up on
Chill
the
out.
ground. Man, the leader. Whole
Yeah, I hear you.
gang in the field. We don't do bleachers.
I don't know why though, bro. I still love the regular pit bull more than I like the bullies, bro. I don't know why this do. But I want a pocket bully though.
Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money.
Y'all niggas ain't got 2K?
So when that first Shawty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a slow, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Watch out. Move.
We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They
Chill your
say
little
make
ass
it,
out.
I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummy.
Move.
Girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big
Sit your ass down.
Look, I'm very important.
Bad
I took
ass.
a break, had some things I had to
Come
get
here.
sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan.
Chill your ass out.
Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Thanos. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done near every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Steve at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm
Hey Siri.
We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the.
What you doing? I'm broadcasting.
The system set us up for failure. I just want to make enough to pay dividends. I'm watching and invest in black businesses.
All right.
They teach us to hate what we see in
I don't know yet. It's loading.
but it can't break our spirit.
All right.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands.
You say I look like Gotti with dreads?
Takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
How long you been growing your dreads?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
How long you been growing your dreads? I don't want mine to get that long.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now a play fake here on first down. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Bruce Irvin in there to get him for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A shotgun snap for Watson. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. On 1st and 10, Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. 12 more yards there and another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A first down carry now for Miller. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Steps away, and time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Fuck.
Vic Beasley in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Fairbairn able to put this one through. It's on Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Fairbairn
I'm on that Madden, son.
this will be a touchback as that sails
Open
over
this
the
shit up.
line.
Open this shit up.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Now it's Ryan. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but, you know, the Patriots...
nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit. Somehow he made his team buy that and believe in it when no one else in the country did. And I think it really started with their first playoff game this year when the Chargers came to town. I know I picked the Chargers against them. A lot of people picked the Chargers. They took that as, well, no one believes in us. And everyone thinks we're not as good. They were just wrong about that part, as we were wrong about the Chargers beating them.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Throw left side complete. It's Hall. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on that. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants back in, where was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence, and it was sudden death. Alan Amici, the Colts got the ball, they scored. No one talked about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former 1st-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Well, while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make a couple Super Bowl predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fun for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win it 32-30. The MVP, the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin. They both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game, because you know sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44-yarder from the right hash as time expires.
44?
MVP Todd Gurley, 2 touchdowns, 1 catching, 1 rushing.
I like it. You don't like the McCourty thing, though.
No, I do like that. If that happens, You're Nostradamus.
There you go.
So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. To throw is Watson. To throw on third down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12.
Richmond, back 22, back 22.
Watson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
On first down, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Richmond. Come back. Do jet. Come back.
To throw on second is Watson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, 30 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Fairbairn now to keep this one. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now.
The broadcaster.
What do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Ryan, he's going to sling this deep downfield. Woo! So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Ryan looking downfield for Jones. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Ryan, forced out to his left. He's got Sanu. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he takes
That's
us
a
just a
good-ass
few
cover.
yards shy of the red zone
Why did I do
before
that
going
shit?
out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Bryant's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back to the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Ryan on second down. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it. Not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's Ryan. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the gun, it's Ryan. Dancing to his left. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to get it running right. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Ryan to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. 4th down. Here's Ryan.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively. Well, with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had two excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had two huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, and we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder.
It got his man complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 44 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Watson. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down, rolling to his right.
The fuck was that?
And it's intercepted.
Oh my God, he's open. Nigga, throw him the
And they
ball.
will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Brandon Dunn forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. So they set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count?
He quitting. Nice motherfucking ass. He quit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. The grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside of the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 46. After the interception, here's Watson.
You didn't block him at all?
Gets to him and they bring him down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep over the... And this will be caught at the 30. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now a first down throw. Watson dumps it complete to Miller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first one.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on it. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On second down, here's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And it's a good return here. And he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Gotta score this shit.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. They'll toss it out to Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
That motherfucker don't sound like it.
They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he brings this up to the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice...
Throw it over the hope for the best and shit.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson.
Oh my God.
Inside the 25.
This nigga's so fucking...
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wilson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Baldwin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. The This is Carson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Janikowski bangs it through, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you feel like it's a disappointment, in a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Throwing again is Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Seahawks. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Wilson on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Two jets, two jets. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Watson on first down. And this will complete to Will Fuller. Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 70 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. The Seahawks offense now ready to come back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
What is that, a puppy?
It's
a puppy?
few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On second down, here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Andre Howe. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try to get some more points.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Two jets, two jets. Richmond, Richmond. Two jets, two jets.
To throw on second is Watson. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Down. Black 22.
Out of the gun, Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass in his first half. And the Texans will extend their lead. And he's able to put it through. Fair.
Yeah, I got to get ready to go to school.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Watson. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of it. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Black 22! Black 22!
Third and long, it's Watson. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Bobby Wagner in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable for Lockett. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Throwing is Wilson. Buying time to his left. Incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun. Here we go. Here we go. Got it. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. 12. Got it.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
14.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh my God, that is
going to get this inside the 30. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to take a shot, and it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Come back. Richmond.
On first down, Watson. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 32 that time. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's third down.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. Trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense, and what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot, and that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Wilson, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DJ Reader in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down.
Hey, mama. See.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
To throw again is Wilson. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. He hits more. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Yeah, don't forget the party assist.
19. Gotta go. Let's go.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
No. Go to the condo.
Sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them.
No, go to the condo.
To throw is Wilson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Now I dropped my own stuff in my own head.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now it's Carson, and the hole closes quickly here. He can finally to about the 4. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They run for it with Carson. And he will not be denied. Into the
Drop myself on my own.
Seahawks. A great play there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
I still can't believe they just traded LeBron to the Rockets, though, man. That's crazy. Yeah, they just traded that nigga,
And that'll set him back 5.
No, go to the condo. Get to the chopper.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
19.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
Are you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we said both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. From the gun, here's Watson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Need this shit, man. Decide to sit him? What's next? You want to decide to sit him next week against the Giants because he failed to come to lunch and eat his fucking Brussels sprouts and cabbage? Fuck, man.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Excuse me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They wind up getting 4 down to the 36. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
This motherfucker, he's overthrowing receivers. Man, these defensive backs, these motherfuckers suck at dick, man. Oh, my God. One of the worst. This has to be. We are sorrier than... Remember when the Lions went 0-16, I think back in 08? We are sorrier than those motherfuckers. We have the worst defense that the NFL has ever seen. So fucking worst defense ever. These sorry motherfuckers.
Again, it's Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout.
Well, go that way,
can
Luke.
also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Watch out, baby.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 22. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
14, run it. What? 380. 19. Gotta go.
Now Wilson. Room to run past midfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Carson.
Don't go to Dusty.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. On first down, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Baldwin. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Wilson on first down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Hey, Anthony Graves. Hey, Anthony Graves. I'm about to get off. I gotta go to school. Hey, Shady in here? You on 2K? Oh, that's another Shady. I don't know that nigga. You on 2K with who? I don't know who. That's a different shit. I don't know that Shady. I'm talking to a nigga I don't even know. He answered me like he knew who I was. Now somebody, you say I'm on with somebody. I was like, no, this is a whole nother shit. Dude, I don't know who Ochi is. No. Fuck that quad. Baby, if you hop on top, I won't go to school.
Babe, did you, hold on, DM. Did you print out my certificate for me?
Huh? What are you talking about?
My certificate.
You didn't tell me nothing about your cute ass.
Did you?
What?
Okay.
Baby, if you hop on top, I won't go to school.
Can you get out of here?
Come on.
Get out, Savon.
Oh, your cousin on the phone?
Yeah, my cousin on.
Oh, my bad. If you hop on top, I won't go to school. So you need to call your cousin back.
You can go to school if you good.
Nah.
You need that education. Move, because I don't have time for that.
What's up, BM?
You need that education.
What's up, Kamari? Your cousin trying to play games. I ain't got time to play with him.
I have a full conversation. Then somebody got off for you.
I'm giving you 30 more minutes. That's it.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you is. 30 minutes.
Get out.
And I'm kissing it and everything.
Get out.
Yeah. You know you ain't gonna pass that up. You love to get that shit kissed on. Embarrass your motherfucking ass.
Right, close my door too. That's what I'm saying. You don't.
Gave you a whole day with her yesterday.
Right. Gave me a whole day. I was with him.
Come on.
Right. And I stayed at home actually too.
You stayed at home because I was gone, so you was good.
Bye, Savon. Close the door.
I'll be ready in 30 minutes.
Bye.
Watch out, baby. Come on. Hey, who trying to run right, man? I'm trying to run right. Y'all in this bullshit ass Fortnite. I'm about to skip school so I can run right. Hey, use your SMG, D. Use your SMG. I told him to use his SMG, bro, but that nigga don't